Hello everybody and welcome to a new Polowow video. I am Polo and today I'm bringing you two new things that are being added to patch 8.3 that are definitely going to be beneficial for all our alts. It will help them bring them up to date with great eye-level gear and essences. This content will be available today right after the worldwide reset, which is happening right now as we speak. As soon as I finish uploading this video, all this content should be available on your servers. So let's get right down to it. First of all, each horrific vision run will be able to give you corrupted gear. That is, of course, if you finish bonus objectives from the corrupted areas and lost areas, and if you defeat the last boss, you will get gear, but now it is guaranteed that that piece of gear will be corrupted. For those of you who don't know, corrupted gear is the one that has some corruption in it, yeah, and that corruption brings some negative effects. The more corrupted gear you equip in your character, the more that negative effect will stack, and it will give you some horrible effects during your gameplay. However, each corrupted gear also brings a beneficial buff. Now, not all these buffs are beneficial for your character or your class, but it's always great to have the option available. So just go ahead, run the horrific visions, and the pieces of gear will now be corrupted. These are the most powerful pieces of gear that you can get in this current expansion, so go ahead and enjoy. Now let's get to the second thing, which has to do with essences. And unfortunately, no, this doesn't mean that Blizzard has made all the essences available account-wide for all your characters, but it's a beneficial thing nonetheless. So here's the thing. Right after the reset today, Mother will be able to sell you essences. And these essences will be available for a price. They will be available for exchange of a new currency called Echoes of Nyalotha. Now, how do you get this currency? Well, you get it from the current content that is available right now since patch 8.3. But how long is it going to take you to get one essence? Well, here's the nitty-gritty, because there's another catch. Not all the essences will be available. Only the essences that your main character already has, but in rank 3. Your rank 1 and rank 2 essences that your main character has will not be available. So the first thing you should do is go back to your main character and get those essences, rank 1 and 2 essences, to rank 3, so they will be available for all your characters from now on. That is fantastic. Now, how much does it cost? Well, each rank 3 essence will cost 500 Echoes of Nyalotha. How do you get them, and how much time is it going to take you to gather those essences? Is it going to be the same thing as going back and getting all the reputation and finishing the quest lines to get those essences in rank 1, then upgrading to rank 2 and rank 3? Well, it doesn't seem that way. It definitely looks like it's going to be much faster to get them now for your alts. As long as you have your ranks, your essences in rank 3, they will be available with Mother. So now you only need to gather that new currency. Now, Blizzard was kind enough to give us a rundown of how much echoes we get from all the different activities, all the content that is available right now. So let's get right down to it. Black Empire Assaults will give 125 Echoes of Nyalotha. Akir, Amethyst, Mantid, and Mogu Assaults will bring 75 Echoes of Nyalotha each. Horrific Visions will bring 50 Echoes of Nyalotha plus 25 per additional objective completed. That's really good. Emissary Quests will bring 50 Echoes of Nyalotha. Heroic Darkshore Warfront will bring 75 Echoes of Nyalotha. Normal, Heroic, and Mythic Nyalotha raid bosses will bring 15 to 25 Echoes of Nyalotha each, once per week per boss. Nyalotha Raid Finder Wings will bring 25 Echoes of Nyalotha. Random Battleground Wings will bring between 15 and 25 Echoes. Rated Arena Wings will bring between 10 and 25 Echoes of Nyalotha baseline, and they will all scale up with the PvP rank that you have. Rated Battleground Wings will bring 35 Echoes of Nyalotha. Weekly PvP caches will bring between 175 up to 300 Echoes of Nyalotha based on your PvP rank. That's really cool for all you PvPers. Mythic Keystone Dungeon End of Run chests will bring you 3 Echoes of Nyalotha per Keystone level. So for instance, 30 Echoes of Nyalotha for a Mythic 10 key run. And finally, weekly Mythic Keystone Dungeon caches. Those are the ones that you get the next week after you finish a Mythic Plus dungeon run, will bring 20 Echoes of Ny'alotha per highest keystone level. So the idea behind all this is, regarding to what the developers are telling us, is that by doing assaults and associated horrific visions, it should give you enough Echoes of Ny'alotha to get at least one rank 3 essence per week. So according to them, by doing the weekly assaults and horrific visions that you normally do per week, will bring you up to 500 Echoes of Ny'alotha, and then you will be able to buy one rank 3 essence for your alt that same week. Now, of course, this depends on your gameplay time. So if you play a lot of hours per day, you will of course gather more Echoes of Ny'alotha per week and get more rank 3 essences. So I suggest that you all go back to your main character, like I mentioned, check what essences you have in one rank, and get them all the way to rank 3. That will get all those ranks available for all your characters in the future. This is fantastic. This is a perfect opportunity to bring your alts and my alts to up to date with great eye level and the current essences all the way to rank 3. This is perfect. You can still go out and, gather all the reputation and finish all the quest lines to get the essences the traditional way, but I believe we all prefer this new addition to patch 8.3. Now, one last thing. Before you go out and get all those Echoes of Ny'alotha, I know that you know that our alts are not well equipped for horrific visions specifically. And horrific visions are going to be a huge part of how we get this new currency and how we get that cloak upgrade and whatnot. So for that reason, I will upload a couple of videos of my horrific vision runs. Now, I don't have all the runs for everything, for all the masks and whatnot, but I do have some videos that will offer some great tips, tricks, and will explain the paths that I took that definitely will help you out with your horrific visions runs. Remember that your alts might have an eye level of 400, maybe 410, 420. But if you're not a skilled World of Warcraft player, you will have a rough time on horrific visions if you are not well equipped, if you don't have an eye level of 430 or 440. So I suggest that you go visit my channel, my YouTube channel, and I will be uploading those videos for all of you guys. I hope they find you well and they help you, because those tips really definitely help me in all my runs. I mean, the same paths that I used back then, I keep using them for my horrific vision runs, which are now transformed into horrific vision runs wearing some masks. I'm still struggling with that, but using the same paths and the same tricks and tips definitely helps me out. So I hope those videos help you too. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Go watch those videos. I will be uploading them this week. And that will be it, guys. Go ahead, enjoy the new content, enjoy the new Echoes of Ny'alotha currency for your ranks, for your rank 3 essences, for all your alts, and bring them up to date, because Shadowlands will be a alt-friendly expansion. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and may the light embrace you.